Hey guys, this is Jay under Game Baby and this is Alchemy Stars character spotlight featuring Seleucid. But before we start, I would like to invite you to submit your awesome Alchemy Stars epic video and be featured for the month. Or funny ones. The top 10 videos will be posted on the end of the month, but the first place will receive rewards. So please like and subscribe and hit the notification button to gain more exciting prizes. Anyway, I changed sequence of the spotlight and now the profile is at the back of the video so you can see the skills and the character's ability beforehand. Let's start. Breakthrough. First break. HP increased by 200. Second break. Defense increased by 25. Last break. Reduces skill cooldown by 1 round. If you max his breakthrough, his active skill is preemptive per round. So you can spam if you want per round. Ascension 1. It unlocks Seleucid equipment Black Frost Sword. A pair of pitch black swords Isfahan bought for Seleucid after he joined Isfahan gang. These two lightweight swords are said to be ancient relics, and are perpetually covered with frost. After receiving them, Seleucid soon mastered the art of dual blade swordsmanship. But in the story they were crafted or forged by the coalition and not bought, so which is which? Once unlock Seleucid grants special skill, Crushing Force, which give him 30% chance to increase chain combo damage by 50%. Is the few character that has critical chances in which if max out there is 70% chance of hit a critical blow per combo skill. Ascension 2. Ascension 2 gives his active skill a boost up from 180% damage dealt to 200% damage dealt and adds converter ability which converts all red tiles within attack range to other elements. Skill. Roar Fury, max. Deals 200% damage one surrounding cluster and convert all red tiles within attack range to other elements. Leaping Cleave. Deals 155% damage to one surrounding cluster if landed only in 2 tiles, but if landed with 9 tiles Leaping Cleave deals 150% damage to 16 tiles in a radial shape. With Crushing Force it has 30%, 70% max chance to do critical hits or 50% increase in damage dealt. Seleucid, a water attribute character which resides at Umbraden, meaning his boss is Isfahan. He is a 3-star character and identified as a detonator. His profile states that a tall, strong warrior who often strides throughout Umbraden in full armor with 2 great swords. A man of few words, he has never taken his helmet off and prefers letting brute force do his talking. Profile Story 1. Roaring Darkness, real name Seleucid, is the best fighter in Umbraden. The violent brawler loves to let brute force do the talking, and it's said that he likes to get into fights with others. Although he is quite insolent, he does listen to reason, a very uncommon quality in Lumopolis. It's said that he came to this ship under orders. If you ask me, Seleucid is completely unsuitable to be a spy. I guess he asked for the mission because he heard rumors that many powerful people gather here. Never mind, Seleucid has been behaving himself so far and even gives way obediently when he encounters the nobles of Lumopolis. Maybe Seleucid is here to search for something instead of spying. He's been mumbling something on what to do with his Seleucid head. Vice. Profile Story 2. Peace, a very distant word. It seems like the boss here hasn't wandered on the wasteland before. You must know, during the Second Dark Over crisis, the world was in chaos without any rule or order. No order. The Eclipsites ruined the lives of many, including me. If not for them, I would have been living in Zeta and might even have inherited the mantle of my family. However, those cursed Eclipsites ruined everything. Fortunately, I still have this great sword, which was forged for me by the Coalition, which is a hole to his weapon, but his weapon description was bought by Istvan and gave to Seleucid. I always feel like the Battle of Rosetta took place decades ago while it has only been 10 years. Why do I feel like it was so long ago? The world is still under the impact of the Second Darkover crisis, and the Eclipsites still roam about. I don't think of Zeta anymore. It'll be nice if I can just live peacefully in the Dark Umbraden. Profile Story 3. Boss, we should be safe from the Eclipsites with this Colossus here, right? Maybe Zeta's fate would have been different if it had this during the Second Darkover crisis. Zeta wasn't a large town, but it was known for its hustle and bustle in the region. My parents were even some kind of nobles there. However, the Eclipsites changed everything. After that, we lived the life of drifters for several years. My parents always reminded me that I was the last member of the Grey family. Even noble families became beggars and robbers. We had nothing and had to fight fiercely for the food and water. But we didn't live that way for very long, as the Eclipsites that escaped from the Battle of Gold River Valley killed my parents. Fortunately, they managed to raise me before they were killed, giving me the chance to avenge their death. Profile Story 4. Okay boss, you can stop being curious about my leopard head now. I already told you it's just a helmet. Are you trying to take my head off? Just give up, because you won't be able to. Maybe it was because of my great hatred and thirst for power that I got the opportunity to discover this helmet. It granted me strength and this face at the same time. Perhaps it's a magical curse of some sort, but it isn't a big deal since I never really cared about my face anyway. Or it's just been so long that I've forgotten what I used to look like. After that, my boss, Istvan, invited me to join the Coalition. I hated the Eclipsites, but I didn't want to join them at first because I was too used to my life of wandering. Later, with my courage boosted by this helmet, I challenged him to a fight. I'm sure you can guess what happened next. I was crushed, so I agreed to come to Umbraden. But now, I think this place is great. Why? Spending time with the mighty and powerful is better than anything.